How's it going, everyone? I'm Ryan from PW Classic, and I would first off like to say please excuse the noise from the rain. That's just raining outside. Hopefully it doesn't become too big of a factor in this video. But today we are going to talk about Battleground predictions and what's going to happen at the pay-per-view this Sunday, or tomorrow. So basically I'm going to take this, I'm not going to go through every single match, but I'm only going to go through particular matches that I find important or matches that I like. So let's start off right away. Let's talk about Sasha Banks and a mystery partner versus Charlotte and Dana Brooke. Now, this match is interesting to me because I saw that Bayley didn't get called up during the draft. You know where I'm going with this. So, I'm thinking, alright, well, if Bayley didn't get called up in the draft, then maybe she'll be Sasha Banks' mystery partner to even make it more of a surprise. Because you have to think that Bayley, being like the face of the women's division in NXT, you just have to think about what kind of reaction, for one, she would get, and especially if she's teaming up with her former NXT rival, Sasha Banks. Because Sasha Banks and Bayley have had some of the greatest matches ever, and I will say that. They've had some of the greatest matches ever. They completely tore the house down at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn, and they stole that show, and they stole the hearts of everyone who watched that match, because they put on one of the greatest women's matches ever, and for that reason, I think they're going to beat Dana Brooke and Charlotte, no doubt. Next up, we are going to talk about the New Day versus the Wyatt Family, and this is something that I found very interesting, is that the Wyatt Family got split up during the draft. So now, you have Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman on Raw, and Bray Wyatt on SmackDown. So if Bray Wyatt is not even a part of this tag team match, or if it's a 3-on-3 or just a 2-on-2, I don't know how they're working this out, it would make no sense for the Wyatt family to win. Because if they're split up, what does it even matter? So say Bray Wyatt was on a team of 3, like if they did like that old school, 3-man tag for the title, which it has happened before, and I wouldn't go past it happening again, but I would, because it's just something where, but now with Wyatt on SmackDown, you can't do that anymore. So if it's a 3-on-3 for the title, then no, they're losing. And I just don't see Eric Rowan or Braun Strowman beating the New Day. I just don't. I can't see it. So for this one, I'm going with my boys, the New Day, for the main point that the Wyatt family is split up. Bray Wyatt is on SmackDown, and Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman are on Raw. So their time will come. Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman, their time will come for the title, but Battleground is not that time. Then we have The Miz versus Darren Young for the Intercontinental title. The Intercontinental Champion being The Miz with Maurice, and then Darren Young with Bob Backlund, the whole make Darren Young great again. Now, my thoughts or views on this is that I like what they're doing with Darren Young. And I honestly am starting to like Darren Young. I didn't really like him that much in the past, but I'm really starting to like Darren Young. I'm really digging his whole character and everything that he's doing with Bob Backlund. It's great. But personally, I'm a fan of The Miz, and that's not changing because The Miz is... What was that he said, something that he would always say into a microphone in 2011? Oh yeah, he's awesome. That's what The Miz is. He is awesome. That's that point alone. The Miz is just great. I love The Miz. He is basically he's the equivalent of Michael Jordan for me. Okay, that's going a bit far out, and not even to that extent. And I'm not really that much of a I'm a fan of The Miz, but I'm not to that extent. That's Seth Rollins for me, but Seth Rollins is Michael Jordan. But basically, I'm a big fan of The Miz, though. So my pick for this would be The Miz because him and Maurice, I like everything that they've been doing on Raw, cheating to win. Whatever it be, I think it's just so good. And I just want to see The Miz with that Intercontinental Championship. So Miz is my pick to beat Darren Young at Battleground this Sunday. Alright, and for the final match we are going to talk about, I'm going to try to talk over the rain for you guys. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully you guys can still hear my voice. But the final match we are talking about is the Shield Triple Threat. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns. My pick, Seth frickin' Rollins. Because Seth Rollins, after that whole injury thing, him never losing the championship, I just want to see him with the title so badly. Because the way he lost it just breaks my heart. It's so sad to see someone who works as hard as he does and having to lose the title without even losing it. it just breaks my heart. And then he won it back in Money in the Bank and then got cashed in on by Ambrose. Which, again, I wouldn't mind Ambrose winning this championship or retaining it here at the pay-per-view. I wouldn't mind that at all. But the man that I really don't want to see win is Roman Reigns. Because now you have a guy that got suspended for 30 days for violating the wellness policy. And then if you were to have him come back after those 30 days and have him win the title, are you stupid? Like, you would be legitimately stupid to do that, because here's a guy that got suspended. He got freaking suspended for violating the wellness policy, and then you would have him come back and win the title? No. Not happening. Don't do it. Your picks are either Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. I don't care how big of a fan you are of Roman Reigns. He does not deserve to be champion after violating the wellness policy and basically cheating. So my pick for this one is Seth freaking Rollins or the lunatic fringe Dean Ambrose. Just anyone but Roman Reigns. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this video. These have been my Battleground predictions. I still have a couple more. I will leave all my predictions in the comment section below or in the description, either one. Check description or comments. You'll see basically my prediction for every single match, and you'll be able to see the ones that I didn't mention on here. I'm Ryan from PW Classic. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe to join the Classic Club today, and I will see you all in the very next video. Stay awesome, guys.